Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Rabea.
And this is Sound Like on Andertons TV.
Today we are going to sound like Soundgarden.
At least we are going to try to sound like Soundgarden.
We are.
Two guitarists, Kim Thale and Chris Cornell.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm not going to be singing like Chris Cornell though, which would be...
That'd be great if you could.
If I could, yeah. He's excellent.
They're a hugely influential band from Seattle.
Yes.
And I guess they've brought out loads of wicked albums and they've influenced loads of my favourite bands as well.
Of course, and they're still going now.
They are indeed.
Yep.
So I think we kind of know what we're going to get, but it's going to be a challenge to get those very specific tones from the beginning of, like Black Hole Sun and Rusty Cage and
All
stuff.
the really, really famous ones that, everyone knows. So.
But we're going to try.
Yes, it's going to be good.
Let's do it. So Kim Thale
plays Guild guitars.
He does.
Yes.
They all look like SGs though.
Not all of them, but some of them. So we're thinking we might go with an SG.
Because we can't get a Guild SG style guitar. But I did see yesterday, we got this, which is a USA Fusion SG. And that's the most affordable we could probably find because it's
Which is £479.
Or
a bargain.
Or we go with this, which is your standard SG, and it's £600. So I mean, it's quite a jump, but you're kind of going with.
Well, it's 120 quid, and it depends how much we want to leave for pedals and amps, because we do need a few pedals.
Yeah, well, since we've used this kind of guitar quite a few times.
We have.
So I say, why don't we take a punt on this?
Let's go. We have a guitar for Kim Thale.
We
need one for Chris Cornell. So I think, he has a signature Gibson 335.
Tres Fun.
He does, a Tres Fun. He plays one with a Bigsby, one without. So I think we just need something semi-hollow to get those nice, rich, boxy Gibson sounds.
Yes, we do. That's a semi-hollow Les Paul. That's £400.
That's £400?
Yeah. 3 P90s in it.
Oh my golly.
P93s.
Well, where's my brolly?
This great thing.
That's P90s again.
£300.
$299.
If that isn't a bargain.
That sounds and smells like a bargain to me.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So this is an Epiphone Dot.
That's fantastic.
Super nice semi-hollow construction, Chinese made.
That's such a ridiculously cheap price.
It's £269. I have so much more money. So, curveball. I've actually decided to go with a Gretsch because this has Filtertron style pickups rather than the humbuckers in the Dot. It's a little bit more expensive, but these are awesome. It's 455 quid. And it does have a Bigsby as well, which he does have in some of his guitars.
It's going to be big.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be big. You beat me to it.
We're in the land of amplifiers.
Yes, we are. We need some amps for the guys from Soundgarden.
We always come back to the whole HT Club 20, Club 40 amplifiers, and I think the main reason we do that is because actually they're
colossally good. They're really good.
They're actually the rival, probably the victor of a battle between the SL40 and the HT Club 40 or Club 20. I'd say it's got a bit more versatility in it.
Yeah, it's definitely more flexible. So we have loads of money as well, so we could up the ante a bit.
We could. Well, that's a
club,
strong contender, though.
The club 20's here.
I think what we do in Sound Like is when we get to those moments where we know it's an amplifier, that the sound of the amp is what it is. So, like when you're talking Mesa, £3,000, but for that sounding amplifier, we need to find.
We've got to find a contender that can get close to that.
The challenge there is getting an amplifier that's sort of has that feel about it, and then adding pedals to get it closer to that sound.
Yes.
Which is tough.
I think it's a good strategy, and I think. Well, what are you thinking? What are we going to get?
I don't know. It's nothing like a Mesa, but there's an orange TH30 here, which is a valve combo.
It's 800 quid.
30 watts.
Well, I think you need a lot of pedals.
I do need a lot of pedals.
You need at least, I think, 3, 4 or 5. Right, we've decided to both join the Black Star train.
Yeah. And we've never done that before. I mean, we've done the 2 DSL-40 before when we did like
We have,
Darkness
and we've done like Black Star and DSL-40 at the same time.
So why not try 2 Black Stars?
Why not? And it might give us an idea of a bit of a comparison as well, just to see what the differences are.
Absolutely. So
for a really similar budget.
yeah. So you're going HT Studio
how much
20.
Is your guitar?
$449.
Well, actually, scrap that. I'll go for the most expensive one because I've got the least pedals to buy.
Okay.
Okay, so according to our calculations, Kim Thale over here, I reckon we need a wah,
Yeah.
we need a delay,
Yes.
a chorus,
Yes.
and perhaps something that's like the Leslie rotary sound.
Yeah, because he uses the rotosphere by using Kettner.
Exactly. We might not be able to afford one of those, but we might be able to get something which does a similar thing.
We could get an angel. I could go super budget and get an angel wing chorus because they're £40.
That might be a good
And
shout.
it's a decent chorus for the money. It's true bypass. Never failed us before, so
On a wah.
I think the wahs are really, really quite specific. He wouldn't use the custom audio electronics wah if it wasn't, because you've got loads of like, you can change the Q factor and change all that stuff on that. You can't do
that
it.
is 190 quid though.
Yeah, no, so
It's
expensive.
a lot of money.
So just seeing the EHX epitome, because we were looking for different pedals, it's got reverb, flanger, chorus and octave in it as well.
They're all the pedals that you might know individually together. So like the Micro Pog and the Electric Mistress and
Yeah.
the Grail.
So it's probably going to take up a considerable chunk of my remaining 400 quid,
I'm going to check how much it costs.
but that's probably a great shout. So Keeley make a pedal called the Dyno My Roto.
Which is like a rotary, and it's a rotary flanger and like tri-chorus, I think, 3 choruses.
So hopefully that's going to achieve that sound that we need for the beginning, especially the beginning of Black Hole Sun.
And it's a good thing for you is that it's a couple of pedals in one. So
Yeah, so I
saving
still
some
need a
cash.
wah. I still need a wah and a delay, and then anything else that might help. And you're just looking for pedals to sweeten your tone, aren't you?
I am, yeah, and just maybe a delay, maybe a cheap delay, maybe a reverb. That's about it.
So we've got all the gear.
We've got all the gear.
We should go and sound like the Garden of Sound.
Let's do it.
Back in the video room,
Once again, we are back.
and
Sounding.
doing Soundgarden.
Yes, we are doing Soundgarden.
We are sounding Soundgarden.
We're sounding as soundy as Soundgarden.
Yes.
And actually, good rigs this time, I think.
I guess because we've got 2 rigs and 2 pedals each, let's go through them. Actually, I've got 3 pedals. I forget the wah.
You
Never forget about the wah. I
You can't. Just
believe
because
I
it's on the
forgot about the
floor
wah.
doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
not real.
So we may as well show you the rigs. We'll start with your rig first.
Sounds good. So I have a Gretsch Streamliner here, semi-hollow body in this nice kind of tobacco burst type finish with my Filtertron style pickups, and it is a great guitar.
Rob bought one of those because he loved it so much.
Yeah,
last
he
time
had the
we
big,
played.
fat, full body.
Oh,
I think.
yeah. Yeah.
So a little bit different, but this has got your nice Bigsby in there. It's basically a great guitar, especially for £450.
Does it accurately
It's a
represent
bargain.
the Chris Cornell style vibes guitar?
Well, it's a Gretsch, so no.
No.
But I guess we're going sound like, and the idea was that it's semi-hollow, like a 325, which he has a signature of, and the Filtertron pickups were the thing which made me go Gretsch, because
Fair.
the cheap Epiphone, or the more affordable Epiphones, I could only find one with humbuckers.
We don't use the word cheap around these parts.
No, not cheap, affordable. So yeah, it's a really nice guitar actually, and yeah, for the money, it's, to be honest, a bit of a bargain. That is running into this, which is my Blackstar HD Club 40,
Didn't
which
you
is
used to own one of those?
no, I had a Stage 60,
Oh,
which
right,
was
okay.
the 212.
Yeah.
They did a 112 and a 212, but yeah, great amps. We're both Blackstar this time, but really good amps. I know Chris Cornell used a reverb pedal, but as always with Blackstar, you get reverb built in, which saves you a good bit of cash. And then on the floor, or on this cabinet here, we've got the J-Rad Archer, my Klon pedal, just to kind of give things a push and make them.
It's such a good pedal.
It's so good, and it's not really an affordable pedal,
No.
you know, but it's kind of it really works, and it really helps kind of elevate the rig as it was already. So that's going into my Memory Boy by Electro Harmonics, which is just to give me a bit of delay, and it's really good. It's a nice versatile delay and just adds a little bit of depth to everything.
Nice. Well, I'm quite similar in terms of actually the only thing that is similar is the amp, I suppose. Matt's using the HT Club 40 and I'm using the HT Studio 20, so they're ever so slightly different, but I guess really there's £20 in the price. We've never done this, we've never used two Blackstar amps for a Sounds Like, but it worked out really well. So that was the amp. This is the guitar. This is a American 2017 Gibson SG Fusion S, and I have never seen this guitar before.
No, we haven't come across these at all, but these are American-made Gibsons.
Yeah.
But they come in at around 450 quid.
Yeah. But I mean, I must admit, the playability of it and the sound is very good.
Yeah.
I've been really impressed with the way it sounds and feels. It's got a pretty chunky neck, it's reasonably wide. Of course, it's an SG, so the body's pretty damn thin. Don't know if you can see that on the old close-up camera there, but double humbucker. It's got a hard tail that you can adjust. You've got these two grub screws that'll help you intonate alongside the actual saddles that you can intonate as well. But other than that, it's a really simple guitar. Straight into the amplifier. So then in the front, really basic pedal situation going on. We've got an angel wing chorus, which if I quickly demonstrate. Next to that, we've got the Keeley Dino Myroto.
Which is a great name.
It is, and it's 3-in-1, but we've only used it for the one because we couldn't find a rotary pedal.
Yeah, we thought that, well, I thought in store that you'd be able to kind of switch,
Blend the functions,
blend the functions between chorus and the rotary stuff, but it's literally one at a time.
Yeah, so you've got chorus, rotary, and then you've got roto flange.
Yeah.
Now, we used it for the rotary sound, and this was for the beginning of Black Hole Sun.
Yep.
And that's essentially why these pedals are here, otherwise I wouldn't have got them. We ended up putting everything on full except the level on this, so this is what it sounds like. It's pretty heavy on the old rotary there, and then when you throw in the chorus, it's a little bit more intense. At the back here, I've got a Boss RV6, which is on the delay and reverb patch. And then up front on the ground, I've got the Custom Audio Electronics by MXR, the wah pedal. It's a dual inductor wah pedal, and it also has some other crazy features inside, which I can't remember the names of, even though Pete's shouting at me through the window. It's a wicked sounding wah pedal, and it's the same one that Kim Thale uses, so figured why not, let's give it a go. And we used it for the beginning of Rusty Cage. So all in all the pedals have been used for specific sounds. And actually, I also used this little glass slide, which isn't part of the budget, but that was for the beginning of Black Hole Sun with the weird rotary lead line over the top of Matt's chords, which is... I really enjoyed playing that because I was like, oh, fair, this actually sounds really quite good. Really quite close. If you can see on the pedal cam what the settings are on the pedals, have them both on. Have a little bit of gain, very, very little bit of gain from the amp because the rotary, for some reason, really pushes that front end, starts to get things distorted.
Okay, so my rig, basically, I'm sat on kind of a riffy tone with the Klon on the J-Rad Archer on, and on the gain channel here on about a quarter, which kind of gives me a. The J-Rad Archer is really good for pushing the cleans.
That totally pushes the clean, like in a really natural way.
It does, and it's really, really, really handy. And then, I mean, I can chuck a bit of delay on.
It's almost like a slapback, isn't it?
With this kind of budget, we're just trying to get like a catch-all.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that I didn't have to get the custom audio electronics wah pedal to get the sound that I used it for. But you know, when sometimes players use very specific pedals, you know, for their tone, you kind of don't want to run the risk of not getting it in case you just totally missed the mark. But I actually think we didn't need either the Memory Boy or the custom electronics to get the sounds we got.
No, I could have just had any delay.
Yeah.
But again, it depends on which songs we play.
It does.
You know.
But anyway, that's the Soundgarden rigs.
Well, let us know if you thought we sounded like Soundgarden, and also let us know who you'd like to see next time.
Yes.
And we'll do our best to provide.
We're providers. All the links will be in the description box below.
Yes, they are.
And I've been Rabea.
He's been Rabea, and I've been Matt.
And this has been Sounds Like
on Andertons TV.
Good.
Bye.